With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Đêm qua ta mơ chăn gối hiền hòa, trầm thoáng hương đưa ngày đó mặn mà. Người còn bên ta, tình còn bao la, tình còn bao la.
Go around. Okay. When you settle with the dust, then I'll come. I can also sit here, no? If it comes to that. Yeah, like this, people can see me better, huh? Oh, when I come down there, it's better? Huh? Up there is better. Right. Okay. Em đi qua chốn này. So 香一点好哈，温暖哈。操 ，very cold。I left my heart in sentiment. I left my heart in Taiwan. Em đi qua chuyến đò ơi à, sao em đành vội. Tôi xin làm đá cội và đến theo gót ai. OK， 我念故事给你们听啊。你们喜欢听故事是啥 ？What do you want to do now with me at the last minute? Huh? What do you want? You always love me. This I know already. No need to repeat all the time. Huh? Hard to leave, huh?
Yes, very.
It's difficult to leave, huh? Everywhere you say the same thing. When I went to America, you said the same thing. And when you come here, you said the same thing. And you feel the same thing. And when I go to Singapore, they say the same thing. When the Singaporean people come here, they say the same thing. So this becomes a kind of, spiritual mantra for the CHINGHAI group. Everybody repeats the same mantra and it has the same effect. 那个很灵啊，英文怎么讲？ linh là nó tiếng Anh nói nhiều hơn. Linh á, linh nghiệm á. Nè, nè. Hả? Không biết hả? American citizen. When something is very effective, a mantra is very effective, you say it's limpid. No? What is it? Effective. Oh, I know that already. I like that song, but you don't have to play it every day. Huh? It gets boring after a while. Huh? And then when you meditate, you always... It's all right. That song has a spiritual candor. Huh? Like, I'm plain in the world and do not know where my original place is. This is not bad. Huh? But there's some kind of love story in it. Maybe not. Maybe he's talking to his master. Yeah. He didn't say anything about passionate love. He just said, when you pass by here, this place becomes like a party. Very happy. Yeah. So I will become a hotel. I'll let you rest for a while if you want to stop by. And another sentence he says, when you pass by here, don't hurry. Means stay for a while. Yeah. And I will become small stones and move along with your footsteps. Yeah. It's not bad, huh? Maybe he practices the Guanyin method, huh? Okay. I'm reading a story for you, okay? All right? Translating Chinese, or what? And the Koreans, do we have an arrangement? Korean people, where do they sit? Yeah, you have translation? Everything's okay? Yes. So I speak English, right? The one who understands English, that's all right. But the ones who don't understand English, do they have translation? They do? And behind there? Everybody has? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Now I speak English. Or should I speak Chinese? Arrangement for English, right? Okay. So we become an English island here, huh? So this story is from the Buddhist sutras. The title is The Disaster Begins from the Mouth. All right. Long time ago, very long ago, there was a lake in some place. And within that lake and without that lake, there was a turtle, you know, a turtle? Yes. And two flamingos. What happened? No sound? Louder, please. 大声一点. Technical words. Technical problem. All right now? Long time ago, there was a lake, and in the lake there was a turtle, and outside the lake there were two flamingos. Well, a turtle and two flamingos, okay? In case you cannot hear, use your wisdom eye. They were friends. That year was a very, there was a drought. Yes, drought. So no water. During 1 year, no rain whatsoever. And the lake, the water inside the lake became less and less each day. It's funny to read Vietnamese and talk in English. Like magical power. They became friends, yeah? And then they had no water now. The sun seemed like it became hotter and hotter than usual. And all the grasses and the trees changed color, became a coffee color. Some kind of black magic. Then, because the water became so little and the sun was so hot, the water kind of became very, very hot. So the aquarium living inside slowly went to nirvana. One by one. One by one. This story is not really funny, but when I read it, it's funny. Yeah. Otherwise, when you read the original, you fall asleep. Yeah, it's too serious. You understand?
Yes.
I don't know if the one who told the story was enlightened or not, but he's certainly not humorous. You know, no humor. So now, in this kind of situation, the turtle was very restless. And he was always thinking many things in his head about what to do. He wanted very much to be liberated from this situation, right? So he was thinking and thinking. And then, fortunately, the flamingo couple came to visit him. Seeing him with such a miserable face, wearing such a miserable mask, they asked him very friendly and anxiously, considerately, lovingly, "What's going on? What's the matter with you? How come you look so constipated?" So he looks so miserable, huh? So the turtle said to them, "Oh, you have no idea. I'm in a great predicament." Is that right? My English is still okay? Yeah. Sometimes it's a funny mixture. I think I'm going to die. I don't think I'll ever see you again. And then the flamingo husband stopped him, interrupted him and said, "We are good friends since a long time. We share our happiness and troubles together since a very long time. Please let us know what is the reason that makes you so unhappy and worried. We will surely try our best to help you, to rescue you out of your miserable condition." Yeah? I'm so tired of speaking Oxford English. "We have not even known what is the problem with you, and you were already so disappointed and so hopeless. It should not be this way. Yeah? Every problem has a solution. Okay. Yes. Sounds very wise indeed. Yes, yes. Maybe practice the running method. Enlightened flamingos. Okay, let's see. So now, I just discovered that any story can be good. Yeah, can be funny. I was reading this in the second chair, they were carrying me, and I'm, by the way, choosing some quick solution for my problem here. Because whenever I see you, I have problems. I have to give you something. Yes. And vegan cake, you ate it all already. Candies are nearly finished. Fruits are gone, and I have nothing left except a story. So I was flicking through, and trying to see any story at all, and no story satisfied me. It seems so childish and nothing really good. But now I'm reading it, it sounds good. Yeah, it's funny. At least we can have fun, huh? Okay. Because I changed the tone of the story. Yeah. I just tell you the essence, but not the real sentences that they have written inside, because it's so boring. I nearly slept over the story. Okay, so now, just to let you know that I'm good. Yeah. To earn your approval is not easy, huh? Okay, now, the total. Was sighing miserably and melancholically and answered them, I don't know what you can do for me, you two, but since many days I haven't had anything to put into my solar plexus center. All I can do is meditate on the solar plexus center. There's no enlightenment come in. So I think I'm going to die. No water, no fish, no shrimps, no frogs, nothing. I think I'm going to die. Or eventually the cowboys will discover me and bring me for their supper. 5 years ago, I was caught by them once. But luckily, there was an old lady who believed in Buddhism, so she brought me and returned me to the lake. If I'm caught again once more, I'm not sure if Omitofo can rescue me. But maybe CHINGHAI Wushanshi can do it. But I have not tried her. I don't know. Anytime I think of my last escape, I grow goose pimples all over my shell. Can you imagine a turtle who has goose pimples? Can you imagine? Have you ever seen such a turtle? A goose pimples, a turtle who grows goose pimples. The original version is not like that. I just happened to think about a turtle with goose pimples. Yeah, you know it? You know goose pimples? When you're so scared and then your skin your skin has goose pimples. Huh? Goose pimples? No? Goose pimples. Yeah. I spoke correct English, please. So now, what happened next? Let's see. Now the flamingo husband was in a very, very deep meditation over the problem. So his eyebrows were knitted together like this. And his legs were crossed like that. And his wings were, placed on top of his legs. In a flamingo position. And his wisdom eye was kind of having cloudy color, you know, from thinking. And the wife, the female flamingo, had such deep compassion. She was so much in sympathy with the turtle. Long time ago, there was a lake, and in the lake there was a turtle, and outside the lake there were two flamingos. A turtle and two flamingos. They were friends. That year was a very... there was a drought. Yes, drought. So no water. During 1 year, no rain whatsoever. And the lake, the water inside the lake became less and less each day. The aquarium living is slowly went to nirvana, one by one. So now, in this kind of situation, the turtle was very restless. And he was always thinking many things in his head about what to do. He wanted very much to be liberated from this situation. He was thinking and thinking. And then, fortunately, the flamingo couple, came to visit him. Seeing him with such a miserable face, wearing such a miserable mask, they asked him very friendly and anxiously, considerately, lovingly, "What's going on? What's the matter with you? How come you look so constipated?" So he looks so miserable. So the turtle said to them, Oh, you have no idea. I'm in a great predicament. I don't know what you can do for me, you two. But since many days, I haven't had anything to put into my solar plexus center. All I can do is meditate on the solar plexus center. There's no enlightenment coming. So I think I'm going to die. No water, no fish, no shrimps, no frogs, Nothing. I think I'm going to die. Now the flamingo husband was in a very, very deep meditation over the problem. So his eyebrows were knitted together like this. And his legs were crossed like that. And his wings were placed on top of his legs in a flamingo position. And his wisdom eye was a cloudy color from thinking. And the wife, the female flamingo, had such deep compassion. She was so much in sympathy with the turtle. And then the female flamingo said to the turtle, "Hey, 你为什么不?" No, but turtle. You understand? No. It's like, why don't you move? Move to another place. Move your house. Your house. He has his house everywhere he goes. Move house. Yeah. Go to somewhere else. Yeah. Begin another business. Yeah. Right, so. And then the turtle was in a very deep, misery, just said to the flamingo, "Wife, imagine, you know I have never been anywhere else. Yeah. I don't even have a car." So more modern turtle. I changed it to suit our century because at that time when the Buddha talked about his story, there were no cars. But now we are in the 21st century, so modernize things a little bit. It's not bad, no? Okay. The Buddha would forgive me. You know, my movement is not very fast. Without a car, what shall I do? Besides, I love my hometown. I would rather die in my motherland. Yeah. If I'm buried in some strange place, do you think my soul will not become restless? The turtle soul couldn't be so restless anyhow. It's so slow, right? It can be restless. And suddenly, the husband flamingo, rose his very long neck up. "I have an idea. I want to speak. Please." Full of hope and inspiration. Don't fear, don't fear. I know. 10 miles away from here, there is a lotus, pond. And that pond is famous for never drying up. Is that right? Still okay? Mm. Even when we have such drought like this, it has never been dry. So we will take you over there, and then we will be together. We'll be with you, so that you don't feel lonely, and then we'll share every up and down with you. Is that all right? And then the turtle still consider. He was very slow even in thinking. was thinking in his turtle manner. Wise, yes. He kept thinking for maybe half an hour until he could think it over. Turtle, very slow. Oh my God! 10 miles! Now even 10 meters I couldn't crawl out, never mind 10 miles. Oh, I think I'm going to die here. I surely would die here. I got nothing to eat. 10 meters I couldn't move. 10 miles. Hey, looks like he was going to die. And then the flamingo husband said, don't worry. We already know. We have transportation provided for you. We have booked your first class air ticket. Don't worry. Yeah. But there is a condition. You have to listen carefully to our plan. Then we can do it. And then the turtle was very seriously interested. He said, yes, please. Now he was quick. He answered in 20 minutes instead of half an hour. Please tell me, please. And then the flamingo husband said, it's very simple. We both pick up a string and bite. We bite at both sides of the string, and you bite in the middle of the string. And then we will carry you to the destination. But you must know, never open your mouth during the journey. Otherwise, it's dangerous. And maybe your shell will not be in order. And it will be one piece in one place, Or maybe it becomes turtle powder. Smashed into mashed potatoes. It doesn't matter what happens in between times. No matter how excited, how angry, or how provoked you are, you must never ever open your mouth. And only half an hour will be there. So, you remember? And the turtle say, Capito. So, okay, everyone prepared. And then the flamingo couple made sure once more. Remember? Bite your teeth. Clench your teeth and don't talk. Don't even yawn, understand? You cannot even achim. Have to be patient. Control yourself until we reach the destination. Okay, all right, everything's fixed, ready, understood, stand by, and good luck. Now, let's move together with them. All right, then both of them beat the two ends of the string and the turtle in the middle. That's it, they moved. And then from one place after another, they flew, over green pastures, over red flowers, over coffee dry grasses, like in California when I last visited. And then it became green after 1 week or two. And And then so many beautiful sceneries passed by. And the turtle enjoyed it so much that he forgot his homesickness. Yeah. And many times he wanted to open his mouth just to praise the surrounding. Oh, beautiful Christmas trees. Lovely chapatis. Tasty Indian tea. Beautiful Vietnamese ladies. Nice Chinese songs. Lovely water, etc. But he remembered. He remembered that the flamingo said to him he cannot open his mouth for any reason whatsoever. So he controlled it hard. Put all his attention on his mouth. And never opened it. But there's always a but. They flew over one village, and there were children. And you know children, they're always very naughty. And when they saw the two flamingos and the turtle together, they said, "Hey, look! The two flamingos tie a turtle." I changed a little bit of this manuscript because it was so boring and illogical. Ah, look, look, look. The stupid turtle is caught by the flamingos. Ah, never seen anything like that. What a funny object. Ah, and so they kept saying like that, and then they were shouting and jumping and making fun of the turtle. Now the turtle could not bear anymore. Never ever in his life. And he lived until such an old age. Had people or anyone disrespected him like this. His ego got hurt. His self-esteem battery run low. His wisdom twisted. And his pride boiled up. Like when you cook at 200 degrees in the oven. So he flashed his turtle eyes down to the earth, and he opened his turtle mouth. I said to them, "Shut up!" "Shut your mouth!" And as he said that, he became no more turtle. He was liberated. Huh? He was freed from his shell. So that's it. So the Buddha said, yes, we have to respect him. He's a storyteller. The Buddha said, in this world, how many people, just because they don't keep their mouth shut, run into disasters? Therefore, take heed that you talk only when necessary. The story speaks for itself, and I have done my humorous best. To transform a very serious story into a comedy. The Buddha said, in this world, how many people, just because they don't keep their mouth shut and run into disasters. Therefore, take heed that you talk only when necessary. The story speaks for itself, and I have done my humorous best. To transform a very serious story into a comedy. Okay? It's not better. So understand. That is not that we cannot speak, but we should not speak at an inappropriate time. That's the problem. It's the timing. I told you last night in Chinese that when you're too noisy, you disturb because you don't flow with the rest, or you don't flow with your partner or the surroundings. You talk when you should not, when you should keep silent, or you smile, or do nothing. Understand? That's when you make noise. Not because you talk all day that you make noise. I talk a lot, but the more I talk, the more you love it. Right? I don't make noise. But even when you don't talk, you make noise. Yeah, you make noise with your inner disturbance, inner turbulence, inner disharmony. Understand? By not being in accordance with the surroundings, by not being in harmony with the rest of the universe, you make noise. Some people talk just like suddenly a bomb dropped. Yeah, always. Or when they do something, it's just like suddenly we have an earthquake. It's not suitable for the occasion and the atmosphere. That is why you make noise. You're noisy. Not because you talk a lot. Understand? Yes. Some people don't even talk at all. They sit next to me, or they just mention one word, and it's already disturbing. Just like they put a bomb inside. Understand or not? Yes. So be careful where you talk, when, and what. It's not that you talk a lot that you make noise. You can make noise with one word or one sentence, and you disturb the whole thing. Just like the rooster, you know, in the morning when everything is quiet, peaceful and calm, and says, "Caw, caw, caw, caw." And he always does that around our meditation center. In Miệng, maybe. Yes. In the morning we meditate and he makes noise. It is his duty, all right, but in the wrong place. You remember in Miệng, in the morning, you hear no noise, not even bells to wake up, not even clapping board anymore, because I say it's too noisy. We might disturb all the chickens next door. And then they come up and make more noise together. Therefore, since a long time ago, I have abolished the habit of banging the bell in the morning or clapping the board, because even that disturbs me. You understand? Yes. Even that disturbs me. So I say everybody has their alarm clock. Somebody can have even 4 or 5 in case. So why should we clap the board or ring the bell? Understand? Yes. And even ringing the bell is not sure that they wake up. They all stuff their ears with some security guard, security cotton, and they never wake up. I don't need security cotton. Sometimes I don't wake up either. I remember in the early days when I was not yet very famous and the disciples were few in number. I was invited once to a Chinese temple in Puli. It's kind of the middle of Taiwan, yeah? And in that place, the climate's very nice, and it never changes. Approximately always the same. Many monks are so-called practitioners like that place. So many temples there. They go there to seek quietness and solitude. So they build many temples together and ring all the bells in the morning. Their bells are not smaller than the elephant. And each one is vying with the next temple to have a bigger bell. Temple bigger, bell bigger. Yes. And their drum is similar to the bell size. And when the bell and the drum are beating together, the whole earth shakes. Yeah, you didn't experience this? Try. Go to one temple sometime, and they beat the drum in the morning. Truly, the whole earth shakes. The vibration was so strong because the drum was so big, and the bell was so loud. You could hear it from miles away. Is that not so? Yes. Have you heard this? Yes. If you go to Puli, the retreat heaven for many monks, for quiet and solitude. Only every day there are many coaches, buses, which bring a lot of tourists there. Otherwise, it's very quiet and nobody. They come for solitude, yes. And the temple is so attractive that it seems like a tourist center. So that's a quiet place for the monks to practice solitude. Okay, so now, often when I'm in such a temple, then I would wake up because of the drum, because the whole earth quakes. And my bed would shiver. You understand? Just like when you came to Mary last year and forgot your pullover. Like that. When I was in that temple, I was invited to conduct a retreat, also 7 days. It was serious. You sit for 15 hours straight on the rock. Yes, because after you sat for so long, your cushion became rock. And your bottom became rock also. That's why I say meditation on the rock. And I was conducting a 7-day retreat. There were not many people like now, maybe over 50 or something. The temple was also small. The temples are always big, but you cannot use, understand? Full of implements. Huh? Implements? No. Buddhist implements, right? Instrument, yes, but... Huh? Ornaments, yeah, ornaments, yes. And a big bell like that, big drum like that, you know? And big Buddha like that. Yes. So you have no place for real Buddhas. Most of the time, they can only accommodate about a few hundred, at the most. But not for meditation. Not really, about 50 if they want to meditate. Otherwise, 200 or 300 standing around. In between and before and after and all that, There's no place for people. So we meditated like that. And in the morning, I never woke up. Maybe too exhausted. Maybe my whole body became rock. Not only the middle part, but the whole. I never heard anything. About at 4 o'clock, they will beat the drum and bang the gong. I never heard it. The whole week long, never once I heard anything. I didn't know that they still do their morning service every day. And I didn't wake up in time for meditation. Well, we practitioners don't tell lies. The priority of being a master is that you can get up a little bit later, maybe 9 o'clock or something. When everyone else is having breakfast and you go around, you're very good. You sat very well from 4 to 7, etc. Okay, now. So I never woke up at 4. But I thought I will wake up at 4, you understand? So after some time, I have to tell the attendant to come and wake me up. But even then, he knocked at the door and I'm knocking myself over. Could never hear anything. 7 days long. When I told the abbot, I said, thank you for your consideration. I thought he considered my health and my sleep. So he abolished the morning service for a while, you know, at least for the 7 days retreat. Because he knew I love quiet and I don't want to get up early. And I do not encourage the kind of temple morning service with CHINGHAI, something like that. Yes, I thought he knew that we only meditate and we don't make noise in the morning. So he stopped the morning service for a while. But he said, no, we do that every day. I was so surprised. How could I not hear it? So this kind of samadhi is called the highest sleeping samadhi. And most of our disciples attain this state. Only after I have many disciples did I discover that they really did inherit this Dharma lineage from me. Therefore, even when we bang the gong or beat the drum, they don't know anything. Therefore, I say, what is the use to do this anymore? So I have a few alarm clocks to wake up, or the neighbors will wake you up. But the neighbor would not wake up. I don't know who wakes you up. But it's all right. It's all right. You know, we don't kill ourselves for the Buddha's sake. Anyhow, why do we come to this? Huh? Why we talk so much about drums and gongs? What was the problem? Yeah, making noise. And why was that? Oh, yes, meditation. Yes. You see. So, because we were talking about in the morning was so quiet and everything disturbed, right? Yeah, I was actually considering the neighbor also. They don't need to wake up at 4 o'clock. Understand? Yes. I care nothing about enlightenment. And all the chickens in the next farm, you know, they don't want to wake up at 4 o'clock. Therefore, I said to them, no more gongs. Only when you eat, then you sound the gongs. But afterward, I discovered that actually they don't need the gong. They know exactly what time for lunch. That, yeah, I don't need to tell them. So I said the gong is really a luxury only, an extravagant, how do you say? Useless, huh? Yes, superfluous item. Yes. But they bang the gong anyhow. Otherwise, the one who takes care of the gong has no job. But we do bang the gong in the evening, telling everybody that the meditation time is over and they should go to bed. But I discovered that was also superfluous. Yes. Because they all know anyhow. So you understand now, the mind is tricky. It blames everything except itself. Yeah? The self-righteous person says, it's because of you I have not become the Buddha in 7 days. In the past, I used to become the Buddha in 7 hours. Yeah. You know it all, huh? So after you heard some complaint like this, you can only shake your ears and wash him. you might get infection. You understand very well what I'm talking about? Is there any indigestion? Constipation? Nothing, huh? No. Okay. Very simple. Very, very simple. You have grown up, and especially such a person who has been in a few retreats already. And if he doesn't want to grow, as he wants me to bath him like a baby all the time, I have no interest in doing that. You have to grow by yourself. I cannot grow for you. It is impossible. Right? I think you prefer my lousy English. Yeah, this is kind of a punch, so you relax. Understand? Yeah. A lecture must not be constipated. Like Vincent always said it. Yeah? Yes. You learn many things from me, but in such a fun way and relaxing way. But you know what I'm talking about, and you understand, and you have a deep impression from it. And you're free from many preconceptions and this kind of prejudice. So you know that, huh? Yes. Yes. So to learn to be free is very fun, huh? And relaxing. Yes. If you don't flow with the river, it's very difficult. You get stuck somewhere, and it's your choice. But you don't expect me to stick with you, okay? Understand? Yes. Yes. You come here, you're serious. You want to be enlightened. You want to reach Buddhahood. Buddhahood. But it's your hood. You wear it. I don't need to. Understand? You want to be serious, all right. And you wear any kind of clothes you want. As long as you're comfortable and you can be inward. That's all right. Yeah? But do not expect the neighbors to do the same. You may suggest, yes. Or you may think, that is better or that. But you don't expect. You don't criticize people. Yeah? And a teacher, of course, should not be the same as the students. Have you ever seen a teacher come home and study homework until midnight? No. Huh? No. And try to solve riddles like the students? No, of course not. How can he be a teacher if he's like that? Understand? Yeah. He must have all the qualifications, all the answers to the problems of the students. That's why he's teaching them, right? Yeah. So the teacher can go out dancing, yeah? Can go for coffee, can have girlfriends, can race cars, can do whatever he wants. Understand? Yeah. Because he knows everything already that he has to teach. He might not know about other things, maybe, but he knows what he's teaching. And that's enough. That's the only requirement of a teacher, that he knows what he's teaching. Anything else he does doesn't affect that. Yeah. And as long as the students get the result from his teaching, that's perfect. Yeah. So the fruits speak for themselves. Anyhow, if you're too narrow-minded and too inflexible, then you only harm yourself. So try to be open, but cautious. Don't open for just anything. But try to be open and church with a perfect inner judgment. Then you won't go wrong. I have told you many times, not the first time. I can do everything, but I know when to stop. And I'm never, caught in anything. But you cannot yet, because you're caught in everything. Yeah?
Yes.
Therefore, you are addicted to coffee, to tea, to whatever thing in the world. I can drink, but I'm never addicted. Understand? Today I drank 1 cup of coffee because the Vietnamese lady who cooks for me made one. So I just drank it. But I'm never missing coffee again, before or after. If I can drink it every day, but I can stop anytime. And I can drink tea every day just when necessary. For example, retreat, I drink. You see me drink tea every day. But you never see me drink tea otherwise. Understand? For example, these 2 months I'm on retreat. I only cooked, well, we're not talking about 2 months, this month. I only cooked tea once or twice. You ask. Because he wanted it. Yeah, that is the reason. Yeah, even that. Understand? So, okay, we cooked tea and we drank together. There were 3 or 4 persons. And most of them were drinking. I drank only 1 cup. But in this retreat, every day I asked the Indian lady to come and cook Indian chai for me. It looks like I'm addicted to it. Every day you have to cook Indian tea for me. Just because you love to cook it for me. When I passed by, she said, "Can I bring some Indian tea for you?" I said, "Yes." And then every day she cooks and every day I drink. I'm a very obedient master. But after you've gone, I don't drink anymore. Or maybe I never drink again. I can drink or I don't drink. Understand the difference? So don't learn anything from me when you cannot afford it. I'm doing things for people, for you, not for myself. I drink because she loves to do something for me. You understand? She loves to cook Indian food for me. But now the Vietnamese are cooking, therefore I share. The Vietnamese cook the food and the Indian make tea. So both are happy. Shake hands together. Working in the kitchen. And sometimes I taught people to make tea or, chapati, just to brighten their life on their practicing path. Put some flowers on the rough road to lighten their burden, to ease their tension from too much, eagerness to become Buddha. You relax and you just become. A student in the school has to learn his lessons day by day, a little by little, not too tense. If he's too tense, he cannot learn. He's blocked. Just like when you put something next to your eyes like this, you cannot see what it is. Too close. Understand? Too out of focus is also no good. But too close to the eyes, you blurred. You blurred your vision. So we have to be just right and, the middle way. That's the purpose of singing, tea, chapati, telling jokes and all that. Understand? When you teach a child to walk, you cannot kick him so he runs faster. You have to take his hand and clap all the way. You agree? Okay, right? He's only a child. And if you think you can run, then run yourself. Don't expect the next child to do it. Or don't expect the mother to kick the other child just like you kick yourself. All right? Each child is different. And I know how to treat you differently inside and also outside. So anyhow, that's the problem when you have not enough faith in the master. Or you have too much ego. Or too much of the dictating mind from habit. From the habit of the outside position, from the successful life in your business, or from the high fame that you earn in society. It's a habit. And you must learn to control it. Otherwise, it controls you. It controls your life and controls your enlightenment progress. Understand? Not that you harm me in any way by not respecting me or not believing me, okay? You cannot harm me at all. Doesn't matter how much you don't believe in a medical doctor, he is still the medical doctor. You cannot take it away from him, the knowledge that he learned over the years, right? Yes. So the greatest obstacle in our life is our own ignorance. When we are too proud of our achievements or position or intellectual garbage, we are also classified as ignorant. Ignorance is the cause of everything. Understand? If we are enlightened, we don't think that way, right? So everything is concentrated in the word ignorant. Make sure you check up on your mental health and go over your eating habits, thinking habits, thinking diet, and reacting diet. Yeah? Make sure nothing is too extreme. Too much mental exercise, too much intellectual gymnastics, it's also exhausting you. And then you have no more energy for enlightenment. Oh, that's it, okay? Now I think you should move slowly to the hill over there. And then carry your love and your master with you in your heart. Yeah? We're always together. Don't be cheated. Yeah, you want to be cheated. You deliberately don't want to understand that we are together. Because you also love to enjoy a little bit of illusion now and again, right? So you want to see me now and again. Yeah, it's all right to have a nice illusion, huh? Otherwise, we're never apart because we are not the person we see. The person is only habit and thought collected, life after life or in this life. We are not that person. We are never separated. We are wisdom. We are love. And these things are all over the universe. How can they be separated? By just a layer of skin. Understand? Yes. Yeah, okay, good night. Have a good journey. Yes, and remember that we're always together. Yeah. We are cheated by the concept of time and space. That's all. Understand? Yes. But actually, space is also together. You cannot separate space. So we are in the same space even. So what is the problem? And time is also a kind of illusion. When you sleep, you don't know the time. And when you are happy, time flows very fast. And when you're miserable, time drags very slowly. Why? It's all conception, preconception. It's all concept. It's all illusion. Understand now, huh? Yeah, so don't cry. If you want to, you can cry, but must understand. You can cry, you can laugh, you can say you miss me, you love me, but you must understand deeply. The truth is inside you. Okay? Look inside for the truth. Love you. And you are the love. You are the love that you are looking for. You are the master that you love. Okay? Now I see you are smiling. Very good. You think you understand that we are together, huh? Yes. You will understand it intuitively, yeah? Bài từ dịch.
You going?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Have a nice trip. Bye. Take you home.
Supreme Master CHINGHAI, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News, number 15 of many, and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
The result which we got at the end of this long process. And I think that this agreement will lead us to a sustainable peace in Chad.
By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene and prosperous world.
After the 2007 season, I had read so much I decided to become a vegan and get rid of all the animal products, meat and dairy. It really changed my career, and I thought, this might be something that helps me take my career to the next level. And it wasn't the main reason, but I like knowing everything I eat was served in a humane way. Pat NHዔC, vegan.
Being vegan, having peace, doing good deeds, life is a feast.